Rui Okoye's sudden departure from the Giants has left many fans confused and curious. And yet, when we look closely at the journey he has taken over the last decade, this decision begins to look less like a shock and more like the final step in a long inner struggle that has been waiting to break free. For almost 10 years, Rui Okoye has carried a dream deep within himself, a dream that has shaped his training, his mindset, and his ambition. He has always wanted to step onto the stage of Major League Baseball and feel the rush of competing at the highest level of the sport. This desire has been no secret, and those who have followed his career closely knew that somewhere within him, the fire for MLB never faded. His time with the Giants has been filled with moments of potential and moments of frustration, moments when his athleticism shined and moments when circumstances held him back. Many players accept the conditions around them and settle into a stable role, but Okoye was different. He kept looking beyond the present team, beyond the present league, beyond the present country, imagining a place where he could test the full extent of his capabilities. So when the news broke that he was leaving the Giants, it did not take long for the word mercy measure to emerge. Some saw it as the team giving him a gentle way out. Others viewed it as Okoye finally being offered a path that would free him from expectations he no longer wanted to carry. But what stands true is that this decision came from a point of deep personal understanding. He knew that if he stayed, the dream would keep slipping away, and if he left, he would at least be giving himself a chance to reclaim the purpose he once held so tightly. This is not the story of a player running away. Rather, it is the story of a player stepping toward the unknown with the hope that he might finally discover who he can become. The Giants have played an important part in his growth, but there is a moment in every athlete's life where they must confront the reality of their own aspirations, and Okoye has reached that moment. His physical abilities have always been impressive, and his speed, fielding, and athleticism made him stand out among many. But to reach MLB, he will need more than physical traits. He will need refinement, consistency, and a mental resilience that can withstand the intensity of foreign leagues. The question is not whether he can dream. The question is whether he can transform that dream into daily discipline, sacrifice, and reinvention. Leaving the Giants also means leaving the comfort of familiarity, the support of teammates, and the structure that shaped much of his career. He is stepping into a world where success is uncertain, and where only the strongest mental focus can keep him moving forward. Yet there is something powerful about a journey built on genuine desire. When a player acts from the core of their passion, the struggle becomes fuel and the failures become lessons rather than roadblocks. Many fans wonder if 10 years of holding on to this ambition has made it too late. But baseball is filled with stories of players who took flight later than expected and achieved greatness because they refused to let time define their potential. Okoye may be standing at the edge of a new chapter, but he also stands at the edge of possibility, and sometimes possibility is all a person needs. As he begins this transition, he will face scouts, evaluations, training adjustments, and the cultural shift that comes with pursuing a career abroad. But behind every challenge, there is a chance for him to show the world that the 10-year dream was not just a fantasy, but a foundation, a force that shaped his identity as an athlete. Fans of the Giants may feel sadness or confusion, but they can also feel pride because they witnessed the early chapters of a player who was brave enough to seek something bigger. And in the end, that courage is what defines true competitors, the ones who dare to leave safety behind and chase the horizon no matter how far it seems. The road ahead for Rui Okoye will not be easy, but it will be honest, and that honesty may be the very thing that allows him to rise at last. If he remains focused and committed, he may discover that this departure was not an ending, but the beginning of the journey he was always meant to take. Whether he reaches MLB or not, his decision marks a rare moment in modern sports, the moment when an athlete chooses passion over comfort, potential over certainty, and flight over fear. And that is why Rui Okoye's departure may truly be the moment he finally takes flight.